Hello and welcome to the next session of MATLAB programming for numerical methods. This session covers information about loops in which we will cover for and while loop in MATLAB. Loops are required when we would like to execute the same command over and over again until the stopping condition is met. For loops are used when you already know how many times the code should be run. Any loop will have these things like variable name which drives our loop, then initialization or initial condition, then stopping criteria or last value, in between with what value it is going to have increments or decrement that value, then based on the given condition the operations which are going to be performed. Now presented here is the general structure for loop used in the medical numerical methods. So your for loop will start like this, then the driving variable name equal to sign, then start of your loop, increment, then end of the loop, in between use colon. After that the statement or operation or operations you would like to execute based on the condition and the matching end for given for. Now we will try to execute a for loop. For a simple example, I have taken an example where x is varying with the values from 1 to 10, and I would like to calculate for each value of x what should be y. So for describing y is a function of x, I have taken it as a x square. Then if you want to execute this, go with for, then blank space. Here the governing variable or variable is x equal to the value which will start from 1 and it will go up to 10 with the increments of 1. So increment of 1 and stopping condition, that is 10. So with the values, given values of x, calculate y, that is x square. Then I'll write just a print command to show the result. Then write matching end for the for loop. So we will save this file and run. Okay, sorry. So f print f. I forgot to enter f. So this is your result. You can see the working of for loop. For loop will begin with taking x value as 1. Then it will evaluate the corresponding y value. Then it will print and it will proceed for the next calculation. It will rerun the code. with new values of x and accordingly new values of y. It will run up to the stopping condition that was 10. So as soon as x value becomes 10, it will execute this operation for the last time. While loops are used when we don't know exactly how many times a loop should run, but we do know under what condition or at what condition it should stop. This is a general structure of while loop we use in the numerical methods. So before the while loop start, we need to initialize the variable. Then after while loop, we need to provide a stopping condition. Next line, you can have your statements or operation or operations that needed to be executed based on the condition. And before the next loop start, we need to provide a increment value. Now we'll try to solve the same numerical using while loop. See what are the changes we need to do. Before your while loop starts, you need to provide the initial value. Then you write while the stopping criteria or condition. So x less than or equal to up to 10. If this condition is satisfied or met or true, then only the next operation should perform. Otherwise, the loop should stop. Next, before sending the data to next iteration, we'll make increment. So you get the same result. Now remember, you can you can replace every for loop with the while loop, but you cannot replace a while loop by using for loop.